Say goodbye to September. Say hello, fourth quarter. Can't get here fast enough. And I only say that because third quarter was one of the strongest third quarters I have seen in quite some time, which brings up two topics. If you follow the weight loss industry the way we follow the weight loss industry, it comes as no surprise to tell you that fourth quarter of any new presidency is always a very strong quarter for the weight loss industry. I don't know why. It's not unique to the weight loss industry. There's other markets and industries where the same thing holds true, but universally since 1989, when we've been tracking all of this, fourth quarter of any new president is a huge quarter for the weight loss business. So let's give it up for either party, regardless of what's going on. You're going to make a gazillion bucks if you're in the business during fourth quarter. So with that said, what is your goal for October? September comes to a conclusion for most of you tonight, a handful of you tomorrow, and even fewer of you on Sunday. I know a few of you are open on Sunday. But on Monday morning, you not only should you know your sales goal and your marketing objectives, but your entire team should know what the sales goal and what the marketing objective may be. So let me walk you through some typical goals. First and foremost, you've got two strategies you can embrace. One, if you haven't already set up your sales goal and you were open last October, then and it wasn't your first October you were in business, my recommendation is always 10% over whatever you did the previous year. If you were open for the very first time last October, then take a look at what you did in September and add about 15% to that, because October is always, by default, regardless of elections or no elections, October is always one of the single strongest months of the year for weight loss. In fact, in many brands, October is a top three month in terms of new patient, client, and member acquisition. So you want to take full advantage of that. The second thing, everybody on team should know exactly how much of that sales goal they're responsible for. The easiest way to do that is to break it up based on the projected number of hours everybody's working. If there are 4 people on work and everybody's getting the equal amount of hours, 25% of the hours are mine, 25% of the other, and so on for the other 3 people on the team, then I'm responsible for 25% of whatever the sales goal is. However, if my hours represent 50% of the total payroll hours for the month, then 50% of the revenue is my responsibility. Now, that's assuming everyone on your team somehow, some way is involved in selling. Now, I know for a lot of chiropractic clinics in particular, the chiropractor does almost all of the selling, but in most of the locations with which we work, everybody does everything, so they have equal value in the eyes of their participation in the goal. Another element of this has to do with marketing activity. There's a tremendous amount of internal marketing activity that really needs to take place, especially in the month of October. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you may want to have a conversation with us. So everyone has to have an assignment in terms of their responsibility for internal marketing, whether it is chamber events, board of trade events, flyer distribution, outbound calls, follow up on inactives, round 2s, round 3s, whatever it might be, following up on no-show initial consultation appointments, following up on Facebook activities. There's about 20 different internal marketing things you can engage in, most of which are free, by the way. So everyone on the team needs to have an assignment in terms of what the expectations are in terms of their output and the results that they are to achieve. So if you are looking to get a strategy together for the month of October, and keep 2 things in mind. From the onset, I said fourth quarter, October, November, December, in any first-year presidency is always a strong quarter for the weight loss industry, so you want to take advantage of it. And October is always one of the best months for weight loss all year long, so you want to be on top of it. So if you want to have a conversation with us, we are intelliFRAN. We're the only company that exists that provides operational support to physicians, chiropractors, and franchise weight loss investors that own and operate weight loss offerings across all platforms. We work with over 150 locations, dealing with over 30 brands. We've been doing this since 1989. No one is engaged in this space as much as we are. If you'd like more information about potentially becoming a client of intelliFRAN, have a quick conversation with us first. We can only help about a third of the people we speak with. So let's see if you're one of those that fall into that 1/3. Click us, call us. There's 12 ways to reach us. Congratulations on what I anticipate was an outstanding third quarter and what I know will be a fabulous fourth quarter. Have a great day.